Creation Studio today, and I have some new journals to share with you. I'll be doing 3 today. They're smaller journals. There's not as many pages. They're like 104 pages, somewhere around that. One is, I'm looking over here, 140, 132. You know, usually I'm dealing with 300, 500 pages, if you know, like that. But these are a smaller collection that I've done, and this one was by herself. She's not in a series or anything. Her name is Terry. She is 6 by 9, and she's got a semi-hard, well, I would say a hardcover. Yeah, 6 by 9, a hardcover. It doesn't bend like the others. The others coming up are a soft cover, soft-ish cover. And Terry is a grungy vintage theme going on with her. And so let me just flip through. Well, I should explain, shouldn't I? I'm sewing all the way around, and this is a double hanging file folder, double. And so that they're very durable and very, well, they're not as hard as a used book cover. They're not as thick, but they're that firm. And so I've put this cardstock here on top, and I've sewn all the way around. I've made a pocket on the front cover. Now this is permanent here, but this is the pocket. And like I said, it's grungy and vintage combined. You got a little journal tag here, label, and then I put a stone. This happens to be my birthstone, topaz. Some really fancy black lace, and then I have covered the spine. She's got 2 signatures. These all are smaller. Remember, I'm lowering the page count. And this is, I think, Tim Holtz fabric. It's a cotton fabric. And then here on the back is another cardstock that I've sewn to the file folder. And so I'm going to just flip through for you. It shouldn't take very long since it's a smaller journal. She's got a good hand to her. She is not gator mouth at all. She's got tabs, you'll see. She's got a lot of personality. See, look at the polka dots that I put underneath this, just to barely show on this back cover. She's got envelopes. I'm into these envelope obsession right now because I think they hold a lot, or you can write on them, you can glue on them. There's so much that you can do with an envelope over a pocket. And so I'm really getting into that. And you can see the fabric on the inside that is covering the spine. So let's get going. Here we go. Oh, well, what do you think? Another envelope right here. And then we've got some washi tape. And again, you can see the fabric on the inside. I just wrapped it all the way around. And then this is some tape to make it look more vintage. You're going to see that it's all in just to help it. And I personally picked these tabs because of the color combinations all the way through. And so you can put your own goodies in here. And since I sewed it going around, you can't, it is not a pocket underneath like normally my envelopes are. And like I said, her name is Terry. And let's just flip through. A unique little pocket here for you. And I love the polka dots again. And here is a little made paper folder that you can, this is a vintage rusted, remember those old, well, I don't know whether y'all will remember, but they're the old bookkeeping things that had a slide in like that, and then you lift it up and you can take these things out, or you can add more paper to it. It's a really neat idea. I don't know what happened, but we just quit using this type of idea for these. And then here is an old vintage file folder, very thick we can't buy these anymore at this thickness. And then we have a little envelope there that's been stained with coffee and a guest check. Really cute papers. It's really like a combination piece. And then you got tags like this that has all of the blank on the sides that gives you a lot of writing space. Some tea-dyed paper. This is a real bright orangey pink, and I tea-dyed it to calm it down a little bit. Some washi tape. Okay, now I think I can flip through. This is more of a vintage grunge. That's why I said that. It's not necessarily a gothic grunge. There's a little bit of difference. You can see the patterns are more vintage. Everything that you're looking at looks vintage, but it's very grungy. Gothic is very dark. I don't know how else to explain it. But this is more of a vintage grunge. It's nice coffee stain, 110 pound paper. A lot of cardstock in this one. I left a lot of space for you. You can add anything that you want to add because these papers are strong enough to hold it. I think this really has an artistic grunge flair to it. And this is an old reproduction, but this is the piece of an old timey dictionary. I really like this style. I created this last year, and it's been on this desk, which is my recording desk, and I've always got two of the ones before Terry, but I was tired and I never did Terry. So Terry's been here on this desk for quite a while, and that's why I might seem more impressed with her than normal. I haven't looked at her in at least over 6 months. I know I used to use a lot of more of the 110 pound paper. I've only got one printer that I can use the 110 pound paper with. It's the HP printer, and it costs $500 to fill up the inks in that thing, and that's why I don't really use it anymore, but for covers and for ephemera that I have to cut out because I need that hard 110 pound paper. That's only time now that I use the HP because this has gotten so expensive to fill up that ink to get the new cartridges in. I use the Echo tank, and I have another tank that is more reasonable. And then you have this, and it's also sewn in, and I love having the fabric like that. And this is Terry. She has a good hand. Like I said, she has a personality. I mean, this is a rarity. Lately, you don't see very many grungies like this. You know, the digitals are all either gothic or Halloweeny or vampirish, dark. But this is a vintage grunge. Hope you enjoyed her. That is Terry. She's 104 pages. She's 6 by 9, and she does have a hardcover. And I didn't think that she needed a tie. So, hope y'all are doing well. And leave me some comments and let me know what you think. And because I'm going to just move on, and I've got some more videos I'm going to be doing today, which are also around this page count. And they're also very interesting because they've got a lot of William Morris's fabric that I brought in, and I used those for the cover. And then I have some William Morris vintage botanical papers that I bought online, and not well, they're digitals, but I mean it was like on Amazon. And I don't know whether y'all are familiar with William Morris, but you should look him up. He was a great designer for fabric, and then they've taken his fabric and made into, you know, where we can buy the paper, copy paper type for it. So let me know what you think, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.